Top 10 new big series releasing in October 2024. Stick around for number 4 and especially number 1. They're absolute game changers. If you love our content, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's dive in.
In a career that spans nearly 20 years.
Number 10. Disclaimer. Imagine picking up a book that reveals your darkest secrets, ones you've buried for years.
They say that destiny knocks at the door. That is not true.
Disclaimer is a new psychological thriller series that kicks off when a journalist finds herself at the center of a story she didn't write. The main character in a book revealing her darkest secrets and threatening to destroy her family. As she hunts for the person behind the book, everything she thought she knew about her life starts to unravel. It's a race against time to figure out who's pulling the strings and why.
Destiny doesn't knock on any door.
Number 9. Territory.
Marion Station, the world's largest cattle station.
This series has drawn comparisons to Yellowstone. It follows the Lawson family, which is caught in a brutal fight for control over their cattle empire after the death of their patriarch. Things get messy when outsiders, including rival cattle barons and even gangsters, set their eyes on their land. With family members turning against each other and external forces closing in, it's a battle for survival, legacy, and power. Expect high-stakes drama set against the harsh, beautiful backdrop of Australia's outback.
Maybe it wasn't an accident.
Number 8. Hellbound.
지옥은 어떤 곳입니까?
After 3 years, Hellbound is finally coming back with a second season that picks up as society is still in chaos. But now there's a new twist. People are starting to come back from the dead. Is it some kind of miracle or something much darker? The mystery deepens and no one knows what's coming next, but it's certainly not looking good for humanity. Number 7. Tracker.
My name's Coulter Shaw. When was the last time you spoke to your brother?
2 days ago.
Coulter Shaw's hunt for missing people is back, but this time, the stakes are personal. After a shocking family revelation in the last season, Coulter is forced to dig deep into his own past. His estranged brother shows up, and long-buried family secrets come to light. With enemies closing in from all sides, Coulter has to decide who he can trust. Number 6. La Maquina.
Presentamos con orgullo la vida del pugilista mexicano Esteban La Maquina.
Esteban Ayala is a boxer past his prime, but he's not done fighting yet. His manager wants to help him make a comeback, but there's a dangerous catch, a criminal underworld that turns his upcoming fight into something far more deadly. It's not just about winning anymore, it's about staying alive. As the lines between sport and survival blur, Esteban has to face challenges that go way beyond the ring. Number 5. Found.
This is my fault.
The show follows Gabby Mosley and her crisis management team as they search for missing people, primarily focusing on cases neglected by society. In Season 2, the drama intensifies after Gabby's dark secret is revealed. She had kept her childhood kidnapper imprisoned in her basement, but he has now escaped, putting her team and loved ones at risk. The season will explore the emotional fallout as Gabby's team grapples with her betrayal while continuing to tackle new cases.
So, you've just been made homeless and you want to put your daughter in emergency care?
Number 4. Joan. This is a drama miniseries about Joan Hannington, a notorious jewel thief from the 1980s, portrayed by Sophie Turner. The show is based on the real-life story of Hannington, who became infamous in London's criminal underworld for her jewel thefts and fraud schemes. The 6-part series follows Joan's transformation from a young mother trapped in an abusive marriage to becoming a master thief, as she navigates dangerous situations to provide a better life for her daughter. Number 3. Like a Dragon. Yakuza. Based on the popular video game series, the show will follow the life and struggles of Kazuma Kiryu, focusing on his relationships and the consequences of his choices. Directed by Masaharu Take, The series aims to deliver a crime suspense action experience. It is expected to be a landmark adaptation for the Like a Dragon franchise, combining familiar themes from the games with a cinematic narrative. Number 2. Hysteria. This is a new horror thriller series set during the satanic panic era of the late 1980s. The plot follows a high school metal band in Michigan that decides to capitalize on the town's rising fear of the occult when the star quarterback disappears, seemingly kidnapped by a satanic cult. As the band rebrands themselves as devil worshippers, strange events escalate into a full-blown witch hunt, blending both supernatural horror and generational paranoia.
So, you might be wondering, what happens after you find the lost city of El Dorado and you're stranded with a sack full of gold? Let me catch you up.
Number 1. Outer Banks. The 4th season of Outer Banks is set to air in 2 parts. In this first part, the Pogues are back, but this time, the treasure hunt is bigger than ever. After a time jump, they're chasing down Blackbeard's lost fortune, but it's not just about gold anymore. New enemies, higher stakes, and a mystery that could change everything. With new resources and a fresh start, they've got one chance to make it out on top, but in the Outer Banks, nothing is ever that simple. Which one are you most excited for? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on your favorite shows. See you in the next one.